I'm so mixed on this. I have so many mixed feelings. Darwin Nunez leaving Liverpool to Napoli or another club is simultaneously the right thing to happen, logically, for the player, for the club. But it actually hurts my heart a little bit because I grew so attached to the player. When he first arrived, he was another Suarez for me. Maybe not in terms of skill level and output and impact, but Uruguayan, and he had that tenacity. He had that just unrelenting desire to impact the game. He just worked so hard. He really desperately wanted to score goals for Liverpool. Just like when Luis Suarez was there, everything was about getting the ball in the back of the net. He was just determined. He was possessed. And he played like a possessed man. He did some things that, biting players and so on, which isn't great. But that all came from this primal hunger that Luis Suarez had to score goals and help win games. And Darwin Nunez had that. He had that too when he arrived. And I grew very attached to Darwin Nunez. Over the seasons, I realized he wasn't going to have the impact for Liverpool that Luis Suarez had, that he wasn't going to score anywhere near the kinds of goals. It was heartbreaking because I could see the guy wanted it so much and he seems like such a cool guy. The fans, not just me, we all wished him well, willed him on. Has the Darwin Nunez train run its course? Has it got to the end of the tracks? Looks like it has. Looks like Liverpool have just lost all patience in him and just want to get rid. For the player too, his confidence got destroyed and he stopped believing in himself and he became incredibly panicky and nervous in front of goal, and that just made him miss even more chances. It just came a downward slope, and so I think for his benefit he needs a new start. But the romantic in me I would love it if he stayed. Now he's got the buzz cut, now he's shaving his head. Not fully, not like mine, but it's very, very short. And he showed such composure and calmness in front of goal in the friendly against Preston. Could this be the start of a redemption story? Could he suddenly this season, with a new perspective in life from the death of Jota, R.I.P. Diogo Jota, but could that new perspective have settled him down a bit, matured him a little bit? If with that desperation gone, which didn't work for him the same way it worked for Luis Suarez, could he have less pressure on his shoulders and actually perform better in a Liverpool shirt? I would love that to happen, for him to stay, redeem himself, become a 20-goal-a-season striker. I don't think that's going to happen. Darwin Nunez is drawing keen interest, and Liverpool received a 52 million bid from AC Milan. So it's still Serie A, but not Napoli now. It's looking like AC Milan are the front runners to try and get him. But the Reds have also received an approach from the Saudi Pro League. Al Hilal are ready to turn towards Uruguay international if their move to land Osimhen fails. So he's only as a second choice after Osimhen. New boss Simeone Inzaghi is said to have pushed his club to move for the ex-Benfica star, where he scored 34 goals, I believe, in 50 odd matches. A great return Nunez had for Benfica. Liverpool make new number 9 their top priority, with Darwin Nunez exit talks set to accelerate. And a surprise Chelsea star amongst the Reds' options. The Uruguayan, Darwin Nunez, has been linked with Napoli and Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal. We've also seen AC Milan as well. So he could either go to Serie A or to Saudi. Isak and Ekitike could both be in Newcastle shirts come the season start. And so we need to look for another number 9 somewhere. Furthermore, it's been claimed that the Reds sporting director Richard Hughes admired Chelsea striker Nicholas Jackson when Hughes was at Bournemouth. So Nicholas Jackson is an interesting shout. He got a bit more clinical this season for Chelsea, didn't he? He did become better at putting the ball away once getting those opportunities. He still gets himself a ton of opportunities because he's got that kind of relentless, charging, harassing style to him. He's also an absolute troll, isn't he? He's one of those players, isn't he, where if he plays for your club, maybe you kind of like his antics, or maybe you look past it because you want him to do well. If he plays for the opposition team, you absolutely hate Nicholas Jackson because he's constantly trolling your players, constantly diving, constantly winding people up. He's a right handful. In addition to those 3 forwards mentioned, we're also interested in Gyökeres, Osimhen and João Pedro. Gyökeres going to Arsenal. Osimhen, I don't know. Tell me if you rate him, how highly you rate him. And João Pedro, who I really do rate incredibly highly, has gone to Chelsea. Gutted about that. But with him going to Chelsea, does that open a door for Jackson to leave? We know Chelsea have just way too many attacking attacking players, and they're going to have to get rid of some. I mean, I know they seemingly have endless, bottomless pits of money, but that's not sustainable. So I don't think we're going to get Alexander Isak. I can't see any world in which Newcastle choose to sell him. It doesn't make any sense to me. Just got into Champions League, stock is rising, Isak plays great with his teammates, they don't need the money. So for me, the question is, how hard do we battle Newcastle to get Ekitike's signature? I think there's a real point of persuasion that Liverpool could say to Hugo Ekitike, if you go to Newcastle, you're playing second fiddle to Alexander Isak. You know that. Come to Liverpool, you will be our first choice number 9. That's got to be the angle that Liverpool take in talking to Hugo Ekitike. But if we don't go in hard for Hugo Ekitike, what do you think about these Nicholas Jackson rumours? Would you like to see him in a Liverpool shirt? Could you handle it? Let me know in the comments below. All right, please do enter this competition. It's 100% going to one of you at the end of the month. Also, please subscribe, comment and like. I know everyone asks that in their videos. It would really mean a lot to me as I try to grow this channel from nothing just over a month ago. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.